Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China, but there are so many young people in Hong Kong that have never visited the Chinese mainland. It's an hour away on the MTR to the Shenzhen border. Now with the bridge, it's easier than ever to come and see Zhuhai. Why do you think there are so many young people in Hong Kong that just don't even want to give exploring the province next door?
But to answer your question, let me share with you two facts. The first one is there are about 8% of Hong Kong people whose origin is in China. They may be Korean, Australian, or Canadian. But frankly speaking, there's no very strong reason for them to pay a visit to the mainland, although they hold the Hong Kong ID and Hong Kong SAR passports. And the second thing is, there are more than 1 million Hong Kong people who lives below the poverty line of Hong Kong. So it's not practical for them to travel or to pay a visit to the mainland China very often. So for the rest, as far as I know, there are some Hong Kong young people who work or study in the mainland China. But every coin has two sides, just like there are some people behave just what you said. And I thought it might be the reason due to the social media. But nowadays we have very different media. Everyone can be a reporter, everyone can be an editor, and everyone can own a media online press very easily. And the delivery mechanism of nowadays online media, no matter WhatsApp or Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, the delivery mechanism only allows the readers to read what they prefer to read. They can't see the whole picture. They cannot have an objective view of that specific news. So the situation is getting worse and people's opinions are getting more divided. To give you an example, some Hong Kong people could only read something bad about the mainland China because of their preference. They can't learn anything outside it. For example, they have a pushed news saying, there were some buildings collapsed in the mainland, and they read it and they will have an impression that it's not safe to live in the mainland, and the quality of buildings are so bad. But among the top 10 skyscrapers in the world, we have 6 in the mainland. So it's important to obtain the whole picture. Yep.